I'm Lauren May and welcome to this video. As you can see by the title, this video is going to be about the things that I've learned over this year. I started my first year of uni this year. I'm doing a Bachelor of Media. Transitioning from high school to uni and getting used to all of that kind of thing, I've kind of learned a lot over the year and through other ways as well. And so I thought I'd share that with you and, I don't know, prepare you for potentially starting uni or reflecting over the year, because it's nearly the end of the year and I thought maybe it's a time for reflection to see how, I've grown over the year or whatever. So let's just get into it. The first thing that I have down here is that in university, no one really cares if you pass or fail. Education in university is up to the student. So you're given assignments and you're given the content of the course, and it's basically up to you to watch the lectures and attend the lectures and go to the workshops or the tutorials and to write your essays or your assignments. It's up to you completely. Yes, you can sort out your lecturers or your tutors to get help, but you have to do the one looking for them. They don't care if you pass, they don't care if you fail. I mean, they would love for you to pass and to succeed, but really it's you going and asking for the help. It's you driving your education and striving for the best that you want out of your degree. So that's the first thing that I learned. And coming straight from high school, where you're babysat basically through the whole 5 years or whatever, it was a bit of a shock to the system. And I think that the thing that I really not missed but had to get used to was the fact that I couldn't submit a lot of drafts, because I'm one of those people who would love to just get your opinion on this version, or can you look at this quickly. And I only basically had one shot, and so I got my brother to read a lot of my assignments so that they didn't sound so sketchy, because I can't go to my lecturer and be like, can you check this out, because they won't really listen. I mean, there are writing, what's it called, the writing centre, I think, at the Hub, which is really helpful, but I haven't been there yet, but I do know that they're really helpful to people. But it's still, you have to go there. So just point number one is university is very student driven kind of education, which is a good thing. I love it, and I'm very thankful that I decided to go to university, because now I'm becoming even more independent than I was before. Obviously at university you don't have to wear a uniform, and coming from high school where I had to wear a uniform every day, it was a big awesome change that I can wear whatever I want, and I can express myself through my fashion, my personality through my fashion, and the hope is that no one really will judge you. And in the most part, yes, that's true. No one really cares what you're wearing. Everyone's doing their own thing, and it doesn't really matter. Most of the time you're wearing jeans and a hoodie, but that's fine. It's comfy and it's cold in winter and whatever. So I just thought I'd point that out, because I came from a high school that had to have a uniform. So I guess it's not something that I learned, but it's just something that has been different this year, I guess, is that I've been able to wear a lot of casual clothes every day and been able to express my mood, my personality, and all of that kind of stuff in my fashion, which is a new thing, and it's exciting, and I've been able to explore lots of different things. I'm wearing more jewelry than I've ever worn before. I mean, not right now, but Now, this is the major thing that I've learned this year, and it's actually been kind of really tough. So in high school, you see all your best friends every single day of the year, basically, except weekends, and even then you probably go to around their house and see them all the time. In university, especially when not all your friends are going to uni or going to the same uni, or they're off doing whatever, it's really hard to maintain the same friendship. And yeah, that's something that I've learned this year, and I've struggled over the year as well, is trying to keep up with some of my closest friends, or trying to find a time where we both, are free just to have a coffee to see how each other are, considering I have friends who, aren't even at uni and work full time, or are doing gap years where they're off internationally, or even just a friend who goes to a different uni and has a completely different schedule to me. It's really hard to just feel comfortable in the new environment that is university. So I felt kind of uncomfortable with the fact that I couldn't just hang out with a friend when I was feeling lonely or whatever. I had to, I couldn't be where are you, we can have lunch together. I mean, I did do that a few few times because I did have a friend who had a similar schedule to me, but like when you're in a new environment and you're still trying to make new friends in your degree, you still want that like backup, like what you doing, like you know my story, you know who I am, like you don't have to keep introducing yourself. And I found that really hard. I found that really hard to get used to at first, is just trying to make those new friends while trying to maintain old ones and working with schedules and assignments and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I have any advice for that. I just don't completely disregard your old friendship, but definitely try and make new ones, because I know for sure that like everyone's off doing, like enjoying their lives and doing different things in their lives now that we're not at high school and seeing each other every day. So it's definitely good to make those new friendships, but at the same time it's good to, you know, reflect back on, you know, the times that you've had together over however many years you've been friends. And so it's good to balance those two things. But what I've learned this year is that can be very difficult, and at times I have been lonely on weekends and not seeing anyone because I don't know who I can turn to, because I'm not sure where relationships are up to and if we're still, you know, on talking terms, or if we're, you know, at that point where I can just call you up and, you know, like it's hard. But my advice is just try and keep a balance and definitely keep those old friendships, but definitely look for new ones, because it's a good balance to have in your life. And hopefully now that I'm at the end of my first year of university, I can say that I've definitely made enough new friends in uni, but I've definitely been able to keep my old school friends and other friends throughout my life, which has been good to surround myself with new people. And yeah, I don't know, it's just been great. So that's a point that I wanted to share with you, that it can be really hard, but don't get stressed over it or all of that kind of stuff, because it's really important to have people in your life who care. I've definitely noticed it a lot this year, and I've had someone comment to me about it as well, but I've definitely had a lot more confidence in myself over the year. I was in high school, I was I wasn't insecure, but I was very conscious about my place in my school community and where I fitted in, all of that kind of stuff. And now that like the stereotypes and the social standing and all of that kind of stuff doesn't really matter in the real world, I've been able to grow as a person and be comfortable in who I am. And so I just want to say that I'm really sorry, my memory card keeps cutting out and saying it's full. But anyway, so confidence in myself. Yes, I've been able to be really comfortable with who I am, and I'm really grateful about that. And it's definitely something that's built over the year. Like I wasn't just bam out of high school, I'm really confident. Like it's taken the whole year to be who I am right now. So yeah, just wanted to say that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you either learned something like I did this year, or you were just happy to reflect along the year with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And also, if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. That would be really cool. Hopefully I'll be regularly uploading videos. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of videos I want to upload, but I thought that today me talking to you about my year was a good start. If you haven't seen my Boohoo haul, which I uploaded last week, please go check that out. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to hug someone.